Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general collective message for February. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This message may or may not be for you. So I do ask that you only take with you what resonates and leave behind the rest. Before jumping in with the energies for you, Cancer, I just want to give you a shout out, say hello, welcome to the channel, and I would like to quickly mention that I am offering an online tarot class. So if you would like to learn tarot with me, feel free to check out the link below to register for the class, or there will be a video card link up above. And so I am running a 5-week online tarot class, and this class will be done on Zoom app, and so it's going to be in a group setting with moi, and so it will run for 5 weeks beginning on March the 12th, and it will run until April the 9th. And so there's going to be 2 options for the class, Cancer. We can do it in the day or we can do it in the evening, and so feel free to check out the link, and we're going to call it Tarot Tuesdays with Laura. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading, there are several options over on my webpage. Feel free to check out the link and head on over there if you would like a one-on-one session with me. And there is also an option to join the channel membership now. And so every Thursday at noon, we're going to go live Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do Ascension chats. We're going to do live card pulls. It's going to be a safe, interactive place to grow our soul tribe over on a membership side where it's a little bit more of an intimate setting. Okay, Cancer, are you all done wasting your time? That's what came through in meditative session. You are all done wasting your time. I just heard done, done, done. I feel you've been dealing with a very discomforting situation. There's been bumps and challenges, kind of like a roller coaster of emotions. And maybe this is connected to a social group, but I feel a revelation. I also felt somebody maybe has had some indulging motivations that are going to be revealed, but I feel there's a triggering need to make some serious life changes. I also felt like you were embarking on some type of spiritual quest. I kept seeing the 8 of Cups, which is the spiritual quest. It's also this energy of needing to leave things behind, coming out of a period of disillusionment, right? Because before the 8 is the 7, which is confusion and options. And I just feel this energy of like, things are going to keep getting worse. Problems are not going to go away on their own. You can't keep burying your head in the sand like an ostrich. And so I also feel like an ex wants another chance. So I'm not sure, but have they truly changed? I think that's a question you might need to ask yourself. But it was just this energy of history kept repeating itself over and over and over again. So let's see what needs to come through with the cards, Cancer. I am using the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck today by Lucy Cavendish, because I do feel there's major collective illusions and delusions taking place right now. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. You can't go back to yesterday. There ain't no going back to yesterday, and so it's time to get that bird's eye view. That's an eagle. Eagle's eye view. Eagle-eye cherry. Save tonight is what I'm hearing in my head right now. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. So I think you can't go back to yesterday because yesterday's gone. And so how can you find the lesson? How can you find the lesson? There is definitely an underlying discovery of maybe your purpose. Maybe you played a role in a certain karmic situationship, but you need to trust that you're learning. 44 is a master number. I could be speaking to somebody in their 44th year. It doesn't have to be, but a master number requires more from you. This is about learning to be present in the moment. And this is also a 29 card. So there is a major completion here of a cycle. I just feel there's a lot of people chit-chatting in the background. There could be some gossip going on here. And then we get that Cheshire cat. So I just feel all is not as it seems. So right now I feel Spirit's really been communicating with you. And so you're really going to need to rise above the fray is kind of how it feels here, Cancer. So let's keep going here and see what needs to come through for you. We're going to get a couple more of these messages, and then we're going to jump in with the tarot. So we got this. It flipped out in reverse. It's a 45 card, which breaks down to a 9, which is a cycle. And because it came out in reverse, I feel some very ungrounded energy. I think you're definitely not rooted in reality, and it's time to come back down to earth, Cancer. Come back down. Come back home to earth. I do feel like you're in like this very curious cosmic energy, and do not do things that are bad for you. That's on the bottom of the deck. Do not do things that are bad for you. Do not drink poison. And poison comes in many forms. Poison can be what we watch on TV, what we listen to through our ears. It can be food that we're eating. It can be alcohol. It can be drugs. Do not do things that you know are bad for you, because that will also lead to this very ungrounded reality. Let's get another message here. And so things are getting flipped upside down, Cancer. I think you just feel like you're all done wasting your time. I think somebody's going to spill the tea. Find the lesson. You got to find the lesson here. And so I feel something keeps coming back round and round and round. And I think the energy is very uncertain. But there's one thing that is certain, Cancer. You get to choose who you will become. You get to decide. We're in charge of our life. We're in charge of our destiny. And so I think you got a choice here. Somebody keeping up with the Joneses? That's what I heard, is somebody keeping up with the Joneses. I think you got a choice here. You're feeling blocked. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling restrained. I think you put in a lot of effort in a situation, and now it's time to advance beyond keeping up with the Joneses. So what I want to say is we're all a little crazy here, Cancer. We're all a little crazy. And so how can you embrace your own personal weird, your own personal differentness? Thought it's even a word. But I do feel it's time to learn the lesson here. And I do think people are talking. But you need to get grounded when it comes to some serious life changes. So let's jump in with the cards. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Cancer. Judgment and Tower. This is feeling very heavy. You are definitely all done wasting your time. This is a complete and total breakdown. This is an awakening. This is Pluto energy, so something about Pluto in Aquarius. This is Mars energy. We got Mars in Capricorn, which I think is giving you the strength, the will, and the determination to maybe pick yourself up out of a bottoming out. Wherever you're at, you can't stay there. This might mean you're packing up and moving homes. I also feel you've been going through a process of soul retrieval, which is likely creating this very ungrounded energy of not being rooted in reality. You might be experiencing a lot of out-of-body energies, astral energies in waking state due to, I feel, a third eye activation. But I feel this is all of the past pieces of you returning, and you're going to have to pick up the pieces. And it's the energy of like everything is coming crashing down. So shedding superficial energies, any superficial limitations or elements, I feel they're kind of all coming crashing down, Cancer. So let's dig into this lesson and this choice, and let's pull 9 cards, Cancer, and see what's coming through for you for the month of February. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I think you're walking the path. You're walking the path. That is what I saw. Meditation was the 8 of Cups. And so something about Saturn. We do have Saturn in Pisces right now too. And so this is about spiritual discipline. Maybe that last full moon cycle brought something to your attention. We are going to have a full moon in Virgo at the end of the month. And it's going to be at 5 degrees 22. And 5 is the Hierophant, and 22 is the Fool key within the tarot. And so there's an opportunity for a new beginning here. But I feel like a shattering of old beliefs, the 8 of Cups. Oh my God, the 9 of Wands. Sagittarius. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Oh my God, Capricorn energy. The Devil. This is a major lesson that you are learning for sure. 4 of Wands in reversed. Faith reversed. The Hierophant in reversed. There's that coming to Jesus moment with the 10 of Wands reversed. Cancer. There you are. You're ready to put in the work, right? You're ready to walk the walk and talk the talk and put in the work. And I do feel there's an ending here or a major shift in beliefs. This is breaking conformity. This is breaking away from traditions, and a new style of commitment is what I'm feeling, right? Because we got the 4 of Wands in reversed. And so I feel like you don't want to squander an opportunity here. I feel this is walking away from a false foundation and the Virgo energy. So doing the work. Virgo sun energy. Death. Oh my God. Scorpio energy. And the High Priestess. Well, all I got to say, Cancer, is look at all of these majors. 1, 2, 3, 4 majors. This is big. This is a conscious release of a wound. This is like being naked within a truth. And this is like a release of a burden, a family burden, a belief burden. I feel there's communication challenges and blocks here, and you're going to have to find your drive to go forward. I also feel it's time to break yourself free from some type of cage. I think you're feeling like a sacred clown. I could be speaking to somebody who is a Heyoka empath, but I feel somebody here has been chained to something toxic, whether it's addictions or a karmic cycle of looping round and round and round, and you need to trust that you're learning. Sometimes we got to learn to walk away from a situation. Maybe you're walking away from a false flame, a false twin soul, and releasing that burden, but definitely integrating a Taurus and Scorpio lesson. This wound is connected to Taurus and Scorpio, and so you're definitely shedding layers of your life. You might be going through a major job loss here too, right? And you might not see this coming because he's not really looking at the death energy and is really focused on work, work, work. But I feel there is a walking away here, and this is you doing a deep dive into some mysteries, some dark mysteries. And so you could be this High Priestess. It's interesting. We start with the Pisces energy with the 8 of Cups, and we end the reading with the Pisces energy with the High Priestess. And so I feel you do need to get grounded. I'm likely speaking to a Cancer who is psychically gifted. And so there's a need to put one foot in front of the other and get grounded, because it feels like the rug's about to get pulled out from underneath of you, because I think you've wasted a lot of time either deceiving yourself, dealing with somebody who likes to create drama or gaslight you. But I feel there's a lot of self-deception here. There's a need to get honest about a situation that does need to die away. And so this is about putting in the hard work. Let's keep clarifying some energies here. I do feel you can't turn your back on what it is you need to look at. You can't walk away from a situation without fully understanding the purpose of the lesson. So I would like to clarify the devil. I would like to see what this toxic energy is that you are needing to release. And I think you kind of know in your heart of hearts there's a release here. The energy is feeling stuck. So tell me more about the devil. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. We get the Knight of Cups. Ooh, the 9 of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. So we got a 10 of Swords here. We got an 8 of Swords here, actually, in reverse. Somebody needs to break free from an old mindset here. There's a distortion in beliefs here getting played out. I feel somebody might be trapped when it comes to being obsessed with going back to something from the past, because this 9 of Wands is looking back at someone that maybe turned their back and walked away from them. Doesn't have to be, but I do feel somebody here is struggling because truth is coming to light. There is a need to bring forward an open-hearted message here, but I feel there's like a truth bomb. This is like receiving downloads from the divine, and maybe it's causing you issues at night surrounding sleep. This is nightmares, the past coming back to haunt somebody. Yeah, because I feel there was a missed opportunity in the past, and maybe somebody had a lot of options. There's some form of disillusionment going on here that is breaking apart a false foundation, because somebody here has been stuck all up in their head. Pandora's box is been opened, right? And so we can't unsee this now that it's been seen, and there is a need to walk away from a false foundation here. And so maybe in the past somebody had a lot of options and they went towards a snake, but I feel there's a golden opportunity here for a new beginning, but somebody's going to have to rise above an old mindset. And so I feel somebody's been stuck here for a while. A bubble is about to be burst. So let's clarify the Faith in reverse, or the Hierophant in reverse. Taurus energy. Strength. I feel somebody's been chained to something. Maybe a Leo. It doesn't have to be. Chained to somebody who doesn't know their worth, doesn't know their value. And I do feel there's stuck energy here. So we've got a karmic feminine energy here wanting to be in control of a situation, I feel, and there is a need to release, right? There's stuckness. I do feel somebody's like putting in all the work in a foundation and not getting any rewards back. And so it's time to get grounded. I really do feel this grounded energy. And so something about Leo, we got more Taurus energy here. Somebody's dealing with an Empress in reverse, a false flame. Remember I said releasing a false flame? And I do feel this might be like the ending of a long-standing commitment. Because with the 7 and the 3, it's like there is a 10 of Pentacles here. Or there was. And I just feel like it's only one person really investing. So there's like this energy of double loyalty playing out here. And so this is a rude awakening. I feel somebody is being led and guided to release a commitment with somebody who maybe has affairs, who doesn't nurture, who doesn't grow. It's like there's a lack of fertility here. There's a lack of growth. Maybe you've prayed and prayed and prayed for things to turn around. But the energy is saying you need to drop this. You need to let this go. It's a burden. So let's take a look at the Death and the High Priestess, because I feel there's something hidden here in a transformation. Well, we get the Queen of Swords. We get the 3 of Swords reversed. And we get the 7 of Swords. I feel maybe you're protected as somebody goes through a heart healing. The Queen of Swords is honest. She's forthright, right? She's in blue. It's all about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We could have like an earth angel here exposing some truth. But I do feel the darkness being revealed is some heart pain. And we could have a public speaker here or somebody in the public eye exposing something about a Leo, about a foundation that was purely out of materialism. There's an injustice here. We could have a High Priestess exposing somebody that's unwilling to heal. But more Leo energy. I feel there's a golden opportunity for a new beginning here. But I feel somebody needs to get rid of a false flame to go towards a pre-empress that is connected to spirit, somebody that is grounded and rooted in reality, heart-centered, speaking the truth, speaking words of love, living a life of honor, Virgo energy. But I feel somebody's not communicating. I think they're watching, and that's the truth. And they're not allowed to go towards this person until they leave a situation behind and maybe confess some truth here. Somebody's been wearing a mask, and I do think there's a golden opportunity for a brand new beginning here. Something that's going to bring you a lot of passion, but you got to break free from an old mindset. And like I said, Cancer, you can't unsee what you've seen. It's time to boss up. It's time to boss up. It's time to leave behind a false foundation. It's time to boss up. And I do feel a release of third party. And there's going to be an emotional confession coming forward here. So let's get you a message from the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. Self-care. Self-care is really needed because somebody here is going through an awakening, a moment of self-actualization, learning how to understand their strengths, how to use them. I think maybe we've got a masculine here that could have been taken advantage of. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a feminine because she didn't know her worth. But there's a very unhealthy pattern or habit here that needs to be addressed. But yeah, definitely. Did you see that? There's going to be a fallout, Cancer, and all of this is part of healing your soul's DNA. So there's some deeply embedded spiritual pain here, some spiritual energies from a past life coming forward, and you're going to have to face this, right? In order to break these chains with, I feel, a very toxic soul tie. So get ready to peel back the layers. Get ready to break the chains of an addiction of some sort or some type of block or impediment. So meditation is really going to serve you at this time, Cancer, as you go through a massive purge and cleanse. And just remember, this can be energies in and around you. So allow meditation to calm your mind. Okay, meditation also allows you to open up the channels of communication with your own spirit team and guides and your own inner high priestess. So daily practice of meditation is huge for yourself, I feel, at this point in time, because you need to watch out. You do need to watch out. There's a person or a situation here that is not being honest with you, and it's really time to seek out maybe a divine feminine connection or a new romantic partnership. Or maybe you're releasing your own inner karmic feminine and stepping into being independently owned and operated. But I do feel a release of somebody who's kept you stuck and stagnant. And I do feel a masculine taking charge. So there's like a negative person here that must be purged. That is creating all kinds of negative symptoms and blocks when it comes to your spiritual path. And so I just feel somebody knows how to play on your wounds. Somebody knows how to challenge you just the right way to keep you stuck in a toxic soul agreement, Cancer. There could be gaslighting here due to these past life wounds. But there's something here you need to do this life that's part of your greater purpose. And so you are encouraged to explore the depths of the darkness as you kind of shift into this process of journeying towards your higher self. I do feel, take note of who makes a positive or a negative impact in your life as you learn your soul's language. And you learn to deepen this relationship to yourself. And so be mindful of the negative self-talk. That's also the Eight of Swords. It's looping round and round and round in an old mindset, because that will also keep you stuck. But I feel, what did we get? Find the lesson. Find the lesson. And so I feel like the lesson is the law of reciprocity. Is there equal giving and receiving here? Maybe the lesson is equal exchange with others. So I think you need to trust that you're learning a lesson here. And I think you're going to discover exactly what the whole purpose of this connection was after you release an unhealthy situation. And that's kind of what I got for you, Cancer. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you'd like to book a reading with me, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thanks.